Mm.
All right. Well, this will start episode 3 for us. You're already bitching at the cat.
Because she's needy.
As I hit the fucking button, you're already bitching at the cat.
She's being needy. I stopped petting her for 2 seconds. She clawed the back of my hand and stuck her head in my palm. She being a needy bitch already.
See, this is why I'm a dog person, not a cat person.
My dog does the same damn thing.
Yeah, you missed it earlier, man. I was playing Red Dead, sitting here, and I just said something to... I'm not saying his name because he's right here. And as soon as I said his name, he shoved his head under my arm, between my arm, the arm of my chair, and my ribs, and is flipping his head like this to get me to pet him. So I'm messing with him. I'm not going to pet you. I'm not going to pet you. I'm not going to pet you, right? So he decides, I'm done, and jumped up with his front paws over my leg and stared me in the face.
Did you feel like you were being watched?
I was extremely being watched.
Yeah, my little shit does the same thing, especially now that I got this chair. Like, I'll be sitting over here, and she's sitting over on the bed, and she'll want some loving, so she'll just stick her front paws on the arm of the chair, stand on the arm of the chair, and put her face right in mine so that I know, so that she knows I can't look around her.
You will see me. You will give me attention.
Exactly. I mean, I can't even blame her because she, from my understanding, spent almost the first year of her life in a pretty abusive home. And then my landlord got her out of there and gave her to the lady who had her before me, and she spoiled her rotten. Like, to the point that, like, she's not a normal dog anymore. She's a spoiled, rotten little kid.
Dogs should be.
I mean, you talk about ours. You literally just, yeah.
I mean, I get woke up this morning, okay, by her barking at something, and she's going towards the front door, and nobody ever comes to my front door. I'm up in a spot where, like, unless you know me, you don't know where the fuck my place is.
Yeah.
So
definition of incognito.
Yeah, I'm just over here like, who the fuck is? And all of a sudden, then I hear somebody actually knocking on my door, and I'm like, who the fuck is knocking on my damn door? So I throw some pants on real quick because I'd been sleeping. So I'd get up, throw some pants on, go to the front door, look out the peephole, and it's my landlord with a cop.
Oh, that's
I'm like, okay, this doesn't seem like it's gonna be good, but okay. I open the door, and he's like, have you heard anything from Robert today, which is my neighbor? And I'm like, no, I'm just waking up. I ain't heard shit from him all night or today at all. Oh, well, I was just knocking on your door to make sure before we went walking in his apartment because his car's been outside with the lights on and the engine running all night long.
Oh, okay.
And, well, the last time that he had to go in and check on somebody was when he found the lady who owned Mocha dead in her bed.
Yeah, I get and understand fear of that.
Okay. Why are you biting me? Why?
I mean, it all turned out to be nothing. He just literally had gone inside last night and forgot to turn his car off. Just beat from work, went in and passed the fuck out.
You know, unfortunately, I get it. I 100% get it.
I don't know about that.
Been that tired to where I've sat down and just passed out.
Okay, yeah, but like,
If I'm that tired of it, I might forget to turn off my car. I might forget to turn off my headlights.
Headlights, okay. All right. Whole ass car?
I get the whole ass car. I really do.
No.
I really do.
See, now, to be honest, I'm kind of with Kaylee on this because I could never see myself forgetting to turn the car off. I mean,
The only reason.
Oh, please go ahead.
The only reason I can say that is because I think I could with the Cadillac. And the reason I say that is because it is a push button car. My keys are always in my pocket. It's not like I have to turn my ignition off to my house key off or get my house. That's where my logical thinking for myself is okay, my keys are always in my pocket with the fact that I drive a push button.
Yeah, you want to play.
I could see me forgetting it because of that.
Don't bite my blanket. I will beat you. No. Whole ass car. No. I don't. Questionable. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, especially like all night. Like at some point, you didn't wake up and go, "Wait a minute."
Question it. Did I shut my door?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
in not speaking not bad about somebody I do not was he drunk?
Or is he just an idiot?
You're gonna ask the obvious. I'm gonna ask the nice.
You're nicer than I am. We know this.
This is why we get along and do so well in a relationship. Damn, there's nothing down here. We got a hole up there. Oh,
I mean, to be completely honest, I didn't talk to him much about it, but it could honestly have been either one.
Oh, so he is an idiot.
Yeah, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. But he also likes to get fucked up sometimes. So it could have been either one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, shoot. I was not especially happy about getting woken up at like 7:15 this morning by people knocking on my door, especially when I look out the peephole and see a cop.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I get that 100%. Because no, I can't say that I would really want that any time of the day and look out the cop.
John.
What did I do?
If you bite my toe, I'm flinging you.
Oh, she's looking at it. Oh, she's looking at it.
She's feisty. Her eyes are completely black.
Oh, she may bite her toe.
So, okay. Raven and I have developed this love-hate relationship. Love-hate.
One loves the other one hates the other one.
So, when Marie and her first moved, like when we all first moved in together, I pick on this cat.
Yeah.
And I'd put like the fuzzy socks on my hands and just like force pet her.
Kaylee is not a cat person. She normally does not like cats.
No, because I had a roommate that had her cat was awful.
She had a Siamese.
No, she had an orange tabby.
That's right. The other one.
And its name was Urza. And once my old roommate started dating somebody, Urza would sit outside my bedroom door and just meow all night. No, like and heat meow.
Oh.
Like screaming banshee. It was awful. So ever since then, I wasn't particularly a cat person to begin with, but that made it worse. So I just force pet Raven. Not a big deal, right? Well,
Yeah.
like I put the fuzzy sock on my hand and try to pet her belly. Cats hate their bellies. She'd latch onto my arm with the sock over it and bite me. No big deal. She's not hurting me. And it just became a game for her.
Okay.
So now when she wants to play, like, because with my heating blanket, she'll lay on her back and want me to rub her belly and she'll fall asleep. But she latched onto my arm with both front and back paws and started biting my hand.
Kicking.
You want to play. So now I just pull my sweatshirt sleeve over my hand and I horse pet her and she like gets a kick out of it, and that's her playing with me.
Okay. Yeah, I was never a cat person either, and that was most of that was thanks to my sister's first cat. Fucking little demon. His name was Snowball, and it was all white with 2 different color eyes.
Pretty.
Absolutely gorgeous cat. But it was this damn thing. My dad had an old brown lazy boy that he had for 10 years before we were born. So by the time we were teenagers and my sister had a cat, this chair was over 20 years old. It was broke in all the right ways. Like, it was one of the most comfortable things I'd ever sat in. So whenever he wasn't around, I'd snag his chair. And this damn cat would get both of us. It would sit there sometimes for an hour or two, perched on the back of the chair, just waiting for you to not be paying any fucking attention, and then jam 4 sets of claws in the top of your fucking head.
I'm sorry to laugh. I'm sorry to laugh with that. Yeah, 100%, yes.
That cat got a lot of frequent flyer miles in our house.
Look. I'll share. This goddamn Siamese cat, Abigail.
What kind of name is Abigail for a cat?
Abigail Adams.
Abad?
I don't know. It made sense to me when I was a kid because Abigail Adams made sense to them.
Okay.
Take that up with them.
Onward with the human cat names.
It was a decently nice house. When you walked in from outside, you walked in either through the kitchen or the front door, which was in the living room. Well, either way, you walked through and came to a hallway which branched off all the rooms. The very first room, when you walked down that hallway on the right, was a laundry room. I always came in through the side door into the kitchen, put my book bag down there, take off my shoes, hardwood floors, then walk to my room, and my room was back on the left-hand side. Every time I would come around that fucking corner, this cat would be hiding in the laundry room and come run out, and then take off running. If I was sitting somewhere, it would jump on me, slap me 4 or 5 times. We did get payback to that cat. Jamie and I did when my mother's told you about this. She came home and both couches were flipped on the tops of each other. One on one side of the living room, one on the other side of the living room. When she walked in at that point, I don't remember if I was in the kitchen or Jamie was in the kitchen, and the other one was hidden behind a couch with peppermints, the little disc peppermints, broken and scattered all over the house. We had broke out into a peppermint war. The poor cat got caught in the middle a couple times.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Dude, yeah, well, John, you know Siobhan, my old roommate. Dude,
yeah.
her and her ex-husband, I lived with them. I rented their basement out for a little while. And they had
Okay.
2 cats and a Great Dane named Charlie. Charlie was my buddy. Like, he just a big old baby that just he was almost 200 pounds and thought he was a lap dog.
As all
And
dogs do.
and but the one they had what him named Charlie, and I cannot remember the orange cat's name off the top of my head for some reason. But the orange cat liked to fuck with Charlie. Like, Charlie would just start dozing off or something, and then the cat would like jump on his head and just like wrap around his fucking head while he's trying to sleep. And so of course Charlie's over there like trying to shake the cat off and getting all fucking annoyed. And you could tell when it really annoyed him, because sometimes he just wouldn't do much. He'd just kind of shake the cat off and he'd lay back down, go back to sleep. When he got really annoyed, he'd sit up and he'd watch the cat, and he'd just watch it. He wouldn't go after it or nothing like that. He'd wait for the cat to lay down and try to take a nap, and then walk over and sit on him.
That
Really
that yeah.
And of course,
good dog.
you got a cat screaming, and the dog just sitting there like, "Yeah, get up now, bitch."
I mean, guarantee there's probably going to be a lot of people against him for this, but I get it. I do it.
Good cat. Good dog.
Good dog.
Funny cat. Oh, if I was a cat, I would fuck with people all day long. Oh, I would get so much.
The one I'm actually
It would bring me so much joy to just hide under like a bookshelf, and when someone walks by and be like, pow, pow, pow. I'd totally be that cat.
Ain't nothing but
Also,
the
John was
neighbors.
cleaning. I'm sorry.
the neighbors.
Oh,
She's barking at the neighbor.
I also love scaring John, but I have to make sure I'm like,
PTSD is a bitch. A big ex-military is awesome. Everyone has learned.
yeah. So I know I have to figure out ways to scare him from at least
Arms away.
a good 4 feet away. It's great.
Awesome for me.
See, there's
See,
cat being
I'm
an
somebody
asshole.
who doesn't. I am definitely somebody who gets a kick out of scaring the shit out of people, and part of the reason for that is I walk very quietly, especially for somebody who's like, oh, I'm probably about 230 pounds at 5'8". But I walk very quietly, but that comes from growing up in woods and hunting and all that kind of stuff. I just developed a quiet walk. So it's very easy for me to like somebody just not pay attention to me walking up behind them and just nothing more than just, grab the shoulders or poke the sides and watch them just what and but don't get me wrong. I know going into that to be on my toes, because there's been more than once that I've scared someone. Mocha, stop. There's been more than once that I've scared someone and they've turned around and just swung. Got to be on your toes when you're pulling that kind of shit.
That's me. That's me. I'm the friend that swings.
I remember we were in Walmart one time. Oh, I still get a little giggle when I think about this time scaring him. You know
Oh my God.
What am I talking? Yeah, the squeezy chicken.
Fucking shit.
Annoying. So we were walking down. We were just meandering in Walmart,
I want to go hit the clearance aisle before we left.
and we start to walk down the clearance aisle, and right at the cap is a whole 3-shelf display of those chickens. So John was walking in front of me, pushing the cart. So I snatch one up as I'm walking by it, and I wait till we're good halfway down this aisle, pull it out at arm's to me, and just squeeze it. And this man about jumped out of his skin. One of the best times. Oh, I was just chef's kiss, amazing.
Oh man. Yeah, shoot.
The best.
I mean, my sister is the only person that has almost gotten to the point that I can't scare her, but that's because I've been scaring her my entire life. So like I have the only way that I can scare her is if like she doesn't know that I've come into the room. If she has any idea that I'm in the room, she is on her P's and Q's about it because she knows I'm looking for the opportunity. But if I manage to catch her like doing something looking away from me and I walk into the room, it's the only time I can get her because otherwise, no, she's all about got her eyes on me if I'm in the room. But well, I think I've given her my own flavor of PTSD.
Oh, we will be driving down the road. And the bad part is I'll be driving. I will be the driver. And this muff will straight just slap the dash and the center, the like armrest at the same time, be like, ah! And I jump and I'm jerking and I start smacking him. Why would you do that? I'm driving.
It's exactly why you do it. They ain't paying attention to you, they paying attention to the road.
The worst.
You understand the reasoning why?
The worst.
Works out for the best. It's the funnest of times.
I
Get in there.
hate it. You're still?
Oh man, you should have seen at work. There's this girl that I work with, Jalen. I don't really work with her too much anymore. Like she went off to college. She's a young girl. She's like younger than my nieces and shit, but she's just a cool kid. And I love scaring the hell out of her because she would jump damn near out of her skin if you get her. So it's just great reaction. And she's over there talking to one of the girls that she gets along with up there. She was working phones. We were kind of slow. Wasn't nothing going on. So I see her over there just jibber jabbering away. And I mean, she's like super skinny. Like she's like maybe 5'2" or so and like 90 pounds. Like skinny.
Dang.
And I walk up to just literally in one smooth movement, wrap an arm around the waist and pick her up off the ground. She didn't scream or anything. She just froze. Like she literally like her legs curled up, her arms went stiff, and she just froze.
I'm in danger.
That's what you do. Drop your freeze.
Okay, yeah. So since I've lost, John finds joy in picking me up because I hate. Listen, okay, big girl problems. I hate being off the ground. Right, big girl my whole life. It's just a thing. he will pick me up and I go dead weight. And it's gotten to the point now where I've lost enough weight to where it doesn't matter if I go dead weight or not. I'm in the air irregardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, John's not a small dude, so I doubt you're very heavy to him at all.
No.
Well, I'm still like about between 185 and 195. Like I'm still not small and I'm tall, I'm 5'8". So, but it's just up in the air we go, and I'm like freaking flailing like a fish out of water.
It's cute when she does it.
Oh, and it pisses me off.
I know, but it'll be all right. I hope you know that it'll be all
Till the time I don't make it to the ground. I
right.
make it to the ground too fast.
Yeah. There's always possibilities.
Yeah, but the one time your
See
knee decides to
that's why.
ouch.
Nah, speaking of somebody with knee problems, you don't go picking somebody up when your knees bothering you that day. That's not the day you do it.
Nope, not at all. You make sure you know what you're doing before you do it.
Exactly.
You don't want to wind up hurt. You don't want to wind up hurt. You don't want to wind up hurting someone.
Exactly. I mean, we might be assholes, but we're responsible assholes, okay?
Oh, well, okay. That makes it so much better. I still don't like being in the air and I still end up in the air. So,
Oh man.
the word.
Shoot. Should have
The word.
when I didn't see my dad for like almost 2 years. When we saw each other again, I ran up and gave him a hug, and my dad's never been a small man. Like at his lightest, at 5'8", he was like 290. Average for him was about 310, 315. Uh, when I when I saw him this time that I'm talking about, he was about 310, 315, and I walk up and give him a hug, and literally lifted his butt up off the ground. He goes, "You put me the fuck down, I'll kill you." He's
And that's my reaction. Like, but here's the thing. I've literally been a big girl my entire life. Weight has always been something I've struggled. Like I've never been. I'm smaller now than I was in high school. My whole high school like career from freshman to senior.
okay.
And so I still, I mean, have a lot of the big. Okay, perfect example. I squeeze in to like try to squeeze through a door or something or through a smaller space. Still have a habit of like sucking in, even
Okay.
though I have more than enough room.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. And being off the ground, being picked up is something that always, nope, I don't like it. I belong with my feet on the ground.
See,
So,
I'm a
Hell of a time started this.
I'm a more recent bigger guy because I mean I'm 5'8", like 230. I mean, 5'8", 230. I've got a bit of a gut on me, but I'm not a big guy. I'm a huskier guy. But up until probably my mid-30s, I couldn't gain weight to save my life. Like the most I weighed up until then was like 165.
Can't relate.
But because of the upbringing, I had that farm strength. When people would look at me and be like, "Oh, he's 5'8", 165, skinny as fuck." Then I'd walk up and like pick your ass up when you weigh twice as much as me, and they're like, "What?" Like,
So you were Peter from Hunger Games.
Back on the Hunger Games again.
You shut up. I love it.
and I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I didn't look strong, but I've always just had that strength. I mean, even now, like I walked up just a couple weeks ago. Um, we knew we had a big wing weekend coming up. Like we're gonna have a bunch of wings done up for tomorrow. It's Super Bowl, so up until the game starts, it's gonna be busy as fuck. We already know this. But a couple weeks ago, we had a big wing weekend. So on Friday, they're like, "Hey, we need you to make like 3 cases of wings today to have them ready to go." All right, I'm not making 3 trips up and down those fucking stairs to bring the wings up from the basement because that's where a cooler is. So I just stacked the 3 cases
Yeah,
up, walked on up the fucking stairs. And my manager's looking at me going, "What the fuck are you doing? Just make 3 trips." No, I don't want to make 3 trips and I can carry it. Why wouldn't I?
Why would you want to make 3 trips? That's the question. What makes you want to be?
Listen, John and I fight about who carries shit in.
She tries to grab bags from to make sure those bags.
Yeah, no,
Like
no.
he'll
See,
take like all the smaller bags at first and be on his way out to like grab a bag of dog food or something. My stubborn ass flopping it over my shoulder and hitting the one trip, dude.
All the bags in, come back out for the last. That's the only time I have to make 2 trips with a shit ton of bags and damn dog food.
see, I mean, I'm stubborn enough that I'd try to figure out a way to just balance that dog food bag just the right way to bring it in all on the one trip.
Well, he's learned. He grabs the dog food first now. It only took 6 years, but now he grabs the dog food first. Knows my stubborn ass will grab it and carry it in.
Yep. Stubborn ass is rough too.
I'm very myself female. I am aware of this. He doesn't panic when I walk by with power tool. To an extent. Why was that deep sigh?
Don't panic when you walk by with power tools because that means that you're just trying to get my attention to get me to do it. And I'm okay with that.
No, I'll do it myself.
But if you come in and ask for power tools, that's a different story. That's a story of why does she need power?
Yeah,
He's
see that
when I had
at least with the women in the
painted our bedroom.
all I was gonna say is at least with the women in my family, like women I've dated, yeah, I've had that same kind of thing with them walking by with power tools. I'm just like, okay, what did I forget to do? Like you could have just said what I forgot to do. Done. But with the women in my family, I don't even got to worry about it because, well, we grew up on a farm. They gonna put a tool in the girl's hand just like the boys' hands. If we need an extra pair of hands, you're gonna be that extra pair of hands. We're gonna teach you how to use this tool.
Yeah. Not gonna say you're wrong at all on that one.
Well, okay. Rory is a gearhead.
I'm aware.
I know how to use tools. My dad. Okay, so I owned a PT Cruiser at one point.
Cruiser.
Yeah, its name was Tom Cruiser.
Who told the story of Tom or stories of Tom?
Okay, so Tom used him like a truck.
The story you told.
Yep, I know. So in order for my dad to do the tune-up on my car, I had to do tune-ups on another car in the shop. It was a teaching moment for him. And my dad was a mechanic at this point. Like he grew up doing gearhead shit his whole life. But at this point, he was a mechanic for a farmer, work on all the trucks and tractors and all that shit. So at that point, my uncle was also working for the farmer out in the fields. So his car was there for a tune-up as well. A freaking 90s, or no, was it early 2000s? Grand Prix.
Okay. I mean,
And when I tell you I hate those fucking cars, I hate those cars for this reason.
I agree with her for this exact reason.
I busted more knuckles doing the tune-up on that car than I have done doing any other car maintenance bullshit. I busted like 4 or 5 knuckles open, and of course, the freaking plugs are at the back of the block.
3 of them are on the back. 3 of them are on the. 3 on the back are a bitch to get to.
Yeah, and that's where I was busting my knuckles.
And this comes from somebody who had no fucking choice because that's what I worked was GM.
Yeah. So the 3 on the back were a bitch. I busted on that piece of metal that runs between the windshield and the fucking hood. And I had to stand on the railroad tie to reach the back of the bitch.
Which is funny to find that out.
But my dad had a lift. So when he was changing the oil, he just lifted the car up. He had it easy.
Rory was smart.
Yeah.
Can't say that I blame.
And I mean, to be honest, to me that's the way that you teach your kids stuff. Like, okay, you want me to do something for you, you do this for me, so it keeps me from having to do it, and it teaches you how to fucking do it. So that when it comes down to it, I know you can take care of yourself.
Oh, I think I surprise John sometimes with how much I understand vehicles.
Sometimes it's interesting.
Like I had a 2010 white her name was Dora the Explorer. It's great.
Explore.
And so I think it was in an accident because I bought it secondhand, and it was a pilot car. Well, I think it's down the road it got hit because the front driver's side would eat wheel bearings. Every year, I was changing the whole hub assembly on it.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Dick.
At one point, I got tired of waiting for my ex-husband to help me fix it. So while he was doing yard work, he was verbally talking me through how to change the whole hub assembly on my.
Okay.
So, like, I have no problem getting tools, doing shit myself.
And I mean,
that she doesn't.
Don't get me wrong. I think that that if you're going to be somebody who drives, like, you should know how to work on your own car. I mean, now I'm not necessarily worried about, like, you know, like girls knowing everything, but I think you should know at least preventative maintenance. You should be able to do a tune up on your car. You should be able to change your own oil, and you should know how to change a tire.
Shit, that if you can find a guy that's able to do that.
That is a very real thing. Dated a few that don't.
Yeah, it's. No, go ahead.
Well, coming from a female, and we're kind of in like the new age of dating. I mean, like, coming from a female, and it kind of puts any male I ever dated at a disadvantage having a gearhead for a dad. But if you knew less about vehicles than I did, it was always an issue for me. Always.
See, now, don't get me wrong. Me as a guy, like, I don't know cars really well, but I can do a tune-up, change my own oil. I can change fucking alternator belts. I can change alternators. I can change tires. Like, you know, I'm pretty much good until, like, something in the interior of the engine messes up, and then I'm lost.
Yeah.
This is how I ended up marrying a gearhead and now a mechanic. So I knew less when John and I got together. I've learned quite a bit more since him and I've gotten together, but by time let's say by time Joe and I divorced, I could do my own tune up, I could change my own oil, change my tires, change the hub assembly for wheel bearings. By that point, I had taken the carburetors off my dad's bike. What else have I done to his bike? He had a Honda Goldwing that I'd help him work on, so I knew how to do stuff like that. I had a boot on the PT Cruiser grip, so I had to change that whole.
What was that arm called?
I want to say the AR arm, but I know that's not right.
Control.
There we go.
A arm is correct. And A arm is correct. That's correct.
I knew it wasn't going to come out right. That's why I only said that arm, gripping for the word, and I was.
You know me. I already know I'm gonna make you say it at that point.
I know, but so
you say shit to me though.
All that super simple stuff.
I mean,
but by the time I was 28 years old, not even 27 years old,
yeah,
I
had physically done all those things on at least one, if not more, vehicles.
See, something that I had to learn how to do myself because I didn't know anybody that could do it, and it needed to be done. And I've found surprisingly few people that know how to do it. As I can, at least on most cars, I can change out an entire brake system. no lines, no rotors, fucking pads, everything. I can change it all out and not have much of an issue. And I've found surprisingly few people that actually know how to do that. And it was something that I just it had to be done. I got into there and figured it the fuck out.
And YouTube is a fantabulous thing.
See, that was where I was at a disadvantage. I didn't get that luxury with YouTube, with me learning.
Yeah,
When
neither
I grew up,
neither did I.
I
Go ahead.
unfortunately grew up with a family of gearheads to literally, oh yeah, I've got to do that a different way. I actually need to go back to.
Well, I mean, like, but for stuff that you didn't know anyone that knew.
That's what I was going to say. Being YouTube, growing up with it, I didn't have YouTube, and then going through the classes that I went through, which I will, honest to God, fucking anybody that's ever been through any ASC certification or any GM stars, which is for any of the Nissan stuff, they will all tell you the same shit. That was not written by a fucking mechanic. It does.
Okay.
It gives you a lot of knowledge, yes, but a lot of it is just what the fuck. It makes no sense. Talking about brakes.
Oh, that was a deep sigh.
So change a regular set of brakes. Caliper off, mountain bracket off, rotor off, use compression or use tie. We call it tie fighter because it expanded out, came back in to compress the cylinder, reverse the process, right? No.
Okay.
Book breaks it down even more of taking this apart because they want you, when you do even just a small service, which includes pulling the piston out, changing the boot, changing anything on the any type of bushings, gaskets, all rebuilding it, putting it all back together, then rebleeding it on each individual once. Nah, fuck that shit. Not taking a car with like yours. When yours gets your first brake job, probably more between. Be absolutely no fucking reason to do that every time.
I'm just at the point with it now. It's not that I don't know how to do it. I just don't want to.
I hate to say it like it. I'm too fucking fat and lazy now.
Like, I don't want to.
I don't want to lay on the ground and work. I've done that enough in my life. Crawling under my big bitch, which is sitting almost around, do not understand why Escalades are as low as they are.
To make you ask questions?
It gotta be. But hell no. Not getting.
Like, I don't want to change my oil. I'll take it through a quick oil change place. I don't want to.
Yeah, you just reminded me of a video that Fredo reacted to of a guy that's working under his car, and all of a sudden it gave like a shimmy, and he just froze. And Fredo's just like, "Yep, that man's whole life just flashed before his eyes. Anyone who's ever been in that situation knows he damn near pissed himself right there. If there's not a puddle, he needs to go to the bathroom now." Like,
yep. 100%.
And so, okay, one of my coworkers drives this little Kia. That's like a 2017, 2018 Kia. I was telling you about this the other night, Gio. She said she finally got it back and they had to. Okay, so Friday when I had left, we have 2 lanes to leave the hospital. One turns right, one turns left, so we can double stack. Because there's no going straight. You'll drive into the river. So she was in the right lane and flashers on. There's like 4 people standing around her car, whatnot. So I pull up in the left lane and I turn left to come home, and she sees me. And granted, I'm not on the best terms. She just annoys me. So didn't want to, but out of the kindness of my heart, because I felt obligated to be a good human. And I'm like, what happened? She just responds with, "Oh, my car's being stupid. I called AAA." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, as long as you have someone on the way, have roll the window up." So next week, I want to say it was like Tuesday, she gets in the elevator with me.
I have to stop for a second and just go to that. The question was, what happened? My car's being stupid. Is the answer.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
that gives me, and except you have no idea what's going on. Like that.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna let her finish because, and this is why I am no longer. I want to say that this is the exact reason I will not work for dealerships or almost anyone anymore as far as being a mechanic. Continue.
Okay, so she tells me, I think it was like Tuesday.
Yeah.
She finally got her car back. She said they replaced the battery terminals, and the alternator. And I'm like, that don't make sense. Like,
No.
it's one of those 3 that was causing the problem. So why are you going to replace all 3? Like, I'm confused. So I start asking her questions. I'm like, did you have problems when your car would start or while it was running? She said, well, okay. Did your lights, like, would they dim or would they like strobe when your car was running? Yeah. Okay. So that automatically puts my mind to it was an alternator problem. Her alternator probably went out. So I don't understand why they replaced her terminals and her battery. And then I thought about, well, the alternator was pulling too much juice out of the battery itself. So that makes sense to change the battery as well. But the terminals, I was kind of confused. I said, why'd they change the terminals? She goes, because they were rusted and really bad. And that's your daily driver, ma'am. How did they rust?
How are they corroding?
Yeah,
Because you can't. I mean, I get the corroding part, but corroding to the point of rusting through. Because most of the newer cars, the positive terminal also has a very system on it. You'll call it fuses. How the hell is it going to rust with all those multiple fuses? It's going to break one of those fuses. You cannot tell me that it actually was fucking rusted and the full circuit was still going with corrosion.
And mind you, it's like 2017 or to 2019. I can't remember exactly what year she
told me it was.
So, like, max 8 years old. Let's give me the benefit of the doubt and say it's a 2017. Oh, that's 9 years. Anyways.
Well, here's the thing. You replace your battery about every, depending on how cheap you are with it, year to 5 years. You get about a 1 to 5 year mark in them. Buy a Walmart battery, you're going to get a year out of it. Buy a nice battery, you'll get about 4 to 5 years out of it. Just depends.
She said she only had that battery for.
I mean, I hate to say it, she's probably the type of person that gets conned into buying the most expensive battery every fucking time. So I guarantee you that battery has a warranty. Because most batteries, even Walmart batteries nowadays, come with a pretty decent fucking warranty. Sad part is, all you got to do is just ask about them at any part stores or anywhere you buy them. Hey, what type of warranty does this got? Because I want to say Walmart's, their batteries are rated for like a year, and they got a 1 year warranty on them. I actually ran those for
I
a while.
mean, plus when you usually if you go in to get a new battery, like if you take the old battery with you, you get money back on it anyway. Like,
yeah, you get the core charge. Plus, my point is going back to that you only 1 to 5 years. And she's telling me the battery's a year old, so that already answers. It's been less than a year since you had it off. How can, one, you didn't see that it was rusted. Two, how is the circuit still holding if it's rusted and corroded that bad?
yeah,
But
I mean that.
let me also say that she's 28 years old. She's
I mean,
okay. Let me preface this with saying she's 28 years old, and she does. She lives at home with her parents, and she just finished school. So young mentality.
So
she's a snowflake, Geo.
yeah, she's uh, yeah, she's all books and no life skills.
She's not even books.
No, she is. She can rattle a lot of stuff off, like random facts, pretty well. But parents have money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that just spells disaster.
Oh, it does. And she's yeah.
well, my boss is like, you got to be nice to her. I'm a prickly person. I have a prickly personality. I'm well aware of it. I can't help it. Okay.
Is that what we call it nowadays? It's prickly. I didn't realize that's what we call it.
Yes. I'm like a freaking cactus. Leave me alone. Okay.
Cactus. Okay.
I'm pretty direct and I'm pretty blunt, and that's just how I am. Unfortunately, I know how to sugarcoat some shit, but I'm not Willy Wonka. I'm not going. So, can you stop? Needy ass cat. So it's anyways, okay, damn cat. Anyways, my boss like, you have to be nice to her. You have to be nice to her. Like, I am being nice to her, being direct. Like, we're dealing with people's health. We're dealing with people's lives. If you mess up something, I'm gonna be like, hey, you messed this up. Like, you messed up A, B, and C. You need to change because we're not getting the correct result. I'm being mean to her.
I mean, that's not being mean. I am to the people I work with. I'm known as the guy who can either be the nicest person you'll find in the whole store or the biggest dick. And most of the time, it's your choice which I am. Unless I'm just really stressed the fuck out. And then, well, I'm just being a dick to everybody. And at that point, everybody knows just leave him alone. Let him do his fucking job. Once he gets caught up, that'll stop.
Well,
Oh, I've lost audio.
can you hear me now?
Sorry about that. An alarm went off.
You're good. Yes, I can hear you now.
So, and I'm like, I'm not. My boss tries to write it off as she's young. She's young. I'm like, look at my boss, and I'm like, by 28, I was going. I had owned a house with my ex-husband for 3 years. Had held a full-time job, multiple full-time jobs sometimes at one point. I don't understand She's like,
Yeah.
it's a maturity thing. She's young maturity wise. And I, hell, I miss my old coworker who hated my guts, but knew how to do it.
Just because she thought you were after her job. And that's the funniest shit I've ever.
No, I'm well at the point of I'm trying to get out of my job with the least possible. I've done the work, like I've worked in the offices where it's 8 to 5:30 and you don't get a lunch, and sometimes you're staying later than 5:30. You know, I worked in primary care at one point for a new physician that was starting out, and it was 8 to sometimes 6:30, 7 o'clock, because he was establishing new patients because it was a new practice.
Okay.
So I did everything for that one physician, all the paperwork, all the med refill requests. Like, so sometimes I was at work till 7 o'clock. I'd pull 9-hour shifts working in a medical office that's 9 to 5. But all that paperwork, if you're busy rooming 9 to 5, 9 to 4, then your 8 to 5, 2 hours isn't much time to get paperwork done. So I've worked in those offices. I've lived that life. I don't want to do it anymore. Getting old. I just want to work by 8 to 4:30 and go home. I want to go spend time with my kids. Fuck you. I want to go spend time with my kids, my husband. I don't want to be there all night. So no, I wasn't trying to steal anyone's job. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. Have at it. I will answer phones and room patients. I don't. Will I do it if it's appointed to me? Yes, no problem. I have no problem doing my job. But I didn't want the extra responsibilities. So she really had nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
And the sad part is, sorry, Gio, but you know what the sad part is, babe?
What?
You ended up doing it anyways.
I'm now
After she
doing
left.
it. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm aware.
and I mean, I get that because I mean, I'm somebody who I'm very good at what I do. I mean, I'm a cook. Well, I'm not just a cook. I'm a restaurant worker. I can work any part of a restaurant. Any part of a kitchen, I should say. Uh, I don't do server. I do not have the patience for people like that. I'll wind up grabbing a motherfucker up and throwing them out the restaurant the first time they start being fucking rude. Nope, not fucking doing it. But I've been offered management in 6 different restaurants that I've worked in, and I've turned it down every time because I don't want that extra bullshit. I want to be able to come to work, do my job, pay my bills, and go to fuck home. I do not want all the bullshit that comes with taking on a management position. Would the extra money be nice? Yeah. It's not
Extra
worth the
money, responsibility.
it's not worth the fucking headache. It's really not. I mean, now if if I would have been able to if I had like my own place, if I had like my own restaurant, that'd be different. And that's because if I'm a manager somewhere and a customer is being all rude, most places want you to just play nice and give them what they want and give them gift cards and whatever else to make it up to them. If I'm the owner, I don't got to do all that. You come in and start being rude, I can just be like, look, yeah, I don't got to placate nobody. They can walk in and start being rude, and I can just look at them and go, you know what? There's the door. I don't need you. Get the fuck out.
See, and that was one thing I'm not gonna lie. Thing I enjoyed, at least working for my mom and her girlfriend at their restaurants, because man, You walk in, you dick to me, see ya. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah.
You dick to one of my employees, go. Fuck you. I don't want your business.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. You come in and you're just and you're being nice, but something got messed up. I will gladly fix it for you, and I will try to do the best I can to make everything up to you.
John.
You come in being a
100%.
dick about it? Nope.
Yep. 100%.
Nope. I do not want to deal with you.
Do what? Do what, Gio?
All I said is at that point, I just don't want to deal with you. Just
hell
you can
yeah.
turn around and go.
That's literally the fuck you. You yell, I'm done.
Hi, Bobo. Have I been chosen today? Hi, Heisha. Oh, no, he wants dad's attention.
Yeah, look right now, buddy.
I think he's gonna go outside.
You might have to. Yeah, let's take a moment. So I'll let him outside. So
Okay.
I need to open up. So we're going for a ride all the way over yonder. Debate for you.
Nerd debate.
Yeah, nerd debate. 100% nerd debate. Who do you think is stronger?
No, so who you more scared of?
Yeah, who would you be more afraid of? Batman, Alfred.
I mean, I definitely would be more afraid of Batman, but I mean, I got a feeling you're about to tell me it should be the other way around.
Don't forget that Alfred, and yes, he had a superpower serum during this, but he did almost kill Superman in a boxing match. And the superpower serum only put him on Superman's level. Let's also remember that he's XSAS. So not only is he with the serum on Superman's level, but in real life, he's on the same fucking level as Captain America.
Oh,
He also does not live by Bruce Wayne's code.
Oh, do not get me wrong. I'm not saying that Alfred's not a badass in his own right. The main reason that I'm more worried about Batman than Alfred is because of the fact that, like, Alfred is cocky enough that he wants to fight you face to face. Batman will find you when you're not even thinking about him.
I mean, you are 100% correct there. I'm still going. I ain't fucking with either one of them, but no.
Now, don't get me wrong. If we're talking who you're more scared of in a fist fight, oh, Alfred, 100%. Who am I more scared of altogether? Batman, because, like I said, like, you're gonna be sitting there chilling with your buddies, and all of a sudden you're gonna get swooped up, and all your buddies is gonna be knocked out on the ground, and he's gonna take you back somewhere because he wanted you specifically for some reason.
That's what happens when you fuck around.
And you never saw the motherfucker till he wanted you to. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Do I think that Alfred has that ability when he was younger? Yes. Do I think he's that type of person? Not really. I think he's the one that wants to be in your face, beating your ass, and he wants you to know he's beating your ass.
You know, I could see him just for the fact that he is Bruce Wayne's butler. It's the only reason I'm gonna say it's still still to this day, I think he may still have it in him to be that sneaky, but I do agree with you that he would probably much rather want to just whoop your ass face to face. I need to go left and then right.
We love nerd debates.
Nerd debates are fun. At some point, this is going to turn into Gio and I talking about D&D and you looking kind of lost. You know, absolutely nothing about it.
I'll bring you books.
Or I was fixing to say the books, and then I'll just get to sit over here and that's the thing. That's the point of a channel like this is to just everything everybody likes.
Did I tell the story about Nerd Kingdom on here? Or was
that was just
bullshit with Gio the other day?
Oh, goddamn, that was funny.
I am a nerd in my own right. Give me books. They give me joy. But walking into a store, opening a door, that's, mind you, the windows were blacked out. So you couldn't see in the store.
The first thing you saw, or when you walk up, it's huge Warhammer 4000 posters covering the windows, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Wizard of the Coast stuff. I mean, from top to fucking bottom. It's a legitimate nerd store, straight up.
Opening the door, first of all, your eyeballs adjusting because it's dark in there compared to Florida sun.
Well, it's supposed to be dark because, yeah.
Because nerds don't like sun. I understand that.
We like sun.
Those ones do.
It depends on the nerd, John.
They probably get sunburnt walking from their vehicle.
I'm not arguing.
And the problem
She knows the ginger.
Okay, he has an excuse to not like the sun. They're mortal enemies, okay?
You're not wrong.
But, so I am the one to open the door and step in the building first.
Because so the reason of that being 90% of the time going into a new store the first time, I cannot just walk. I have to entirely top to bottom read every window and every door before I walk in. I carry a concealed weapon. I cannot bring it into places that are private business. Says no firearms allowed on property, no weapons allowed on property. At that point, I have to put it back in the car. So most times she beats me to inside because I'm reading the doors, or I've read the door and I've turned around and went back. I mean, again, if I walk up and I read it on your door, I'm not going to carry inside your business just because respect. I get it. A lot of people who carry weapons are going to want to argue with that. Of my constitutional right. I don't care. I respect other business owners. That's just my opinion. So
I mean, and I had the same mentality when the whole mask wearing thing was happening. Like, I'm not wearing it, walking around outside and doing all that. But if you have a sign up that says, no mask, no service or something like that, I'll throw the mask on. You wanted me to wear it, it's your business. I'll wear the damn mask.
The only place that I have problems with trying to do that is
Hospitals. I'm just kidding.
Hell no. Yeah, you broke brain for a sec. Don't do that. Walmart's.
It's a filthy.
That is my reason of why I have a problem with it. If you're brave enough in a pandemic to go into Walmart, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, one of them, you brave. You don't wear a mask, don't wear a mask in there.
But anyways, okay.
Don't believe how dirty they are. Just look under one of the shelves.
Oh yeah, they're fucking disgusting. Anyways, so I open the door, step in the building, and my eyeballs are black to a good 20 people sitting at tables staring at me.
And she goes in and everybody goes, girl, 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 girl.
Dressed like Adam Sandler, dude. Like,
she's wearing a flannel about the
no, I was wearing a hoodie. I was sized hoodie and oversized sweatpants because had been cleaning that day.
And we're going to Tractor Supply to get the stuff for Bo.
And dog food.
And dog food, yep, because we switched their dog food.
So I'm dressed like Adam Sandler when he's cold. So, like, I panic because all these people are staring at me, and I just step to the side. One step in the building, one step to the side, and John walks by me, and I'm like, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
It was a really cool place. They were really nice. Once we got past her little fear of everybody, just
don't like being the center of attention.
No, she.
No, I do not. But not only that is I don't like walking into a building and everyone stare. Like mid card laying, look up.
Yeah, like they were in the middle, like the front half, decent sized store. I really like their layout. The front half they had probably 5 to 6 rows, 4 deep of 6 foot long tables. Every one of them had somebody playing Magic the Gathering. That the entire game's going. So yeah, she became the immediate center of attention there. And the back half of the store, which was just as big, but it was Warhammer, and Warhammer sets up a lot different. Warhammer played. It takes up a lot of fucking room. You have like actual pieces you play with and everything.
It looks like a Risk the War game on steroids.
Okay, gotcha.
Not
Yeah, we
say that too far off. Wrong. Essentially describe. I've personally never actually played it. I've only seen it set up.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know if I have.
So I
I can't say I've ever
like
played
Risk
Warhammer.
game.
Yeah, I've played Risk quite a bit. Risk is that's a game that'll make you tear your fucking hair out sometimes.
100%.
On steroids.
Yeah. That's essentially what it looked like. And
because fucking ogres and
there's literally like each individual person you have. Like, this dude had maybe 40 pieces across. He had ogres, he had fucking knights, he had a fucking huge ass commander. He had this thing with 3 fucking heads on it. It was weird. You know what I'm gonna say is weird. Weird is
I will. It's weird.
It was a lot.
I have no problem hurting the nerd's feelings.
It's not even hurting the nerd's feelings because I get it, because I've got my own little trinkets, like my horn, my steins, my Viking shit. I get the little trinkets and all that, and being attached to that one thing. So I guess I could say I get that part.
Yeah, I mean we've got a comic book store here in town it's mainly comic books, but they also sell like D&D books and like dice and like figurines for D&D and whatnot. And they have 2 rooms in the back part of the store that that both got a table in them for people to come in and play D&D. Like if you've got a group but don't have a place to play, or sometimes if you don't have a group, like you'll get enough people that'll show up looking for a game, and they're just, well, I mean, we're all here. Like, okay, I've got an idea for a one shot. let's take 10 minutes to make characters real quick. Let's do this thing.
Yeah. That's
Nerds.
no, because think about it. Because even when we went to last year to the library thing, what was it, Halloween or something like that? We went to. We found out our local library actually has a D&D night, and they actually have a kids D too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think there should be more places like that because D&D is something that not only is it a social event, so it gets you, especially if you're going to like an in-person game, it gets you right there interacting with people at the table, and not only that, but keeps your imagination going. You don't lose that. You don't lose that imagination as you get older.
100%. That's why the oldest has shown some interest in it, which you know that, but
Yeah.
not shown enough yet for me to go, okay, it's time to make you a character, babe.
I thought you were working on a character for her.
I've got a character for her. It's just I'm not going to fully put it together until she's not brought it back up since the one time she brought it up. Geo.
Yeah, he's waiting for that time when she shows enough interest that he feels like it's something she'll at least give a fair shake to, and not just come in and get distracted after an hour or something.
If even that long, I'll be surprised if she makes it an hour. Her attention span, I love her to death, but if it ain't like, if she's not absolutely engulfed and in love with it, you get 5 minutes. Why are you running?
See that?
Why are we running, guys?
But that's also like it's a kids her age thing. It is.
I mean, yeah.
See, that's something I never had a problem with. But then again, I grew up with a dad who was a movie buff and had a huge movie collection, and we would have movie nights, and I loved it. I mean, I had no problem sitting through a 2-3 hour movie. Whereas I knew some of my friends, like I know people that are my age now, they can't sit through a fucking movie. They'll get 20, 30 minutes in and they got to get up and go do something.
Sounds like you're talking about Elise.
That if you don't give E coffee, yeah, that's her.
She
hold on.
What am I holding on to? My sanity? That's well fucked.
No, he was still in the middle of talking about that. You interrupted him. I just finished it.
He was listening to her for the moment.
God, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Kaylee.
Yeah, easy. She still asks about coffee. We had target math night. And so the girls at school put on a night at our local Target where each one had like a scavenger hunt geared towards their grade.
One of Kara's questions was go count how many kiwis and avocados are in a pack. Take each number, add them together. What's the total? Go to a shelf, find 2 items, take the price, add it together. What's the total?
Okay.
Ease was like pick 2 bunches of bananas, count how many bananas are in each bunch, like stuff like that, preschool or kindergarten stuff.
Okay.
So Anyways, the parents got free coffee for going to do this. The Starbucks in Target. So I walk my happy ass over there and get some coffee. The one time I'm allowed to go to Starbucks. I knew it. I knew that would make him sigh. Anyways, but
Hard to say no when it's fucking free.
he was taking sips of my coffee. She kept asking, "Can I drink your coffee?" I was like, when I first got it, I was like, "Yeah, like, go ahead, take a sip." And she'd hold it for a second, take another drink, and I'm like, "Hey, give it back." Or like,
I said a drink, not the whole thing.
exactly. Or there's a new little coffee joint I like going to. It's called Seven Brew. And I get their blondie and it's got 5 shots of espresso. Add to wanna.
You could probably add 5 more.
No, their limit is 7. I looked it up. Had 7 brew. Anyways. What I do with 7 shots of espresso, I don't know, but probably sleep.
Jeez, oh Pete.
I drank one of their blondies with I had added an extra shot, so I had 6 shots in it.
Yeah.
God.
And it's probably 30 minutes from here. Where she got that one at that specific time.
But anyways, so when we go there, Kara gets a mango shake, and we eat a vanilla smoothie with a shot of and then I get and that child will straight chill the rest, like for a good 5-6 hours. She sips on it and she just mellows. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I mean that. I've seen that kind of thing. Oh, sorry, I've seen that kind of thing at work with Daniel. Daniel's the same way with caffeine. It calms him down.
But see, it's the same child that without coffee, without caffeine, but with sweets, because we gave them little, like when we went to the movie, like they have that little sweet snack stuff. But she sat through the entire 4-hour movie theater. Okay, bathroom is one thing. That's not having to get up and go do something different. Bathroom is, especially for a 6-year-old.
What, you gonna tell her she can't go pee? Come on now.
Maybe.
Right. She sat through, okay, we'll say 98% of that movie in the 4 hours that we were there. Not too bad.
Nice. No.
She's got to asking about Coke, like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And I honestly rather her have coffee than Coca-Cola.
Honestly, same here. I don't want her to get addicted to Coke, or I know it's not get addicted to coffee, but there's so much crap in the regular Coke.
And sodas.
Yeah, any of them. There's so much crap in Mountain Dew I drink. Can't tell me it's something that color when it comes out is.
Yeah.
I mean, I need 1 liters to come to the house tomorrow. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I probably drink more pop than I should, but I mean, most of the pop I drink is root beer.
You haven't heard pop in a long time.
Hey, I live in the Midwest. We call it pop up here. All right.
I mean, that's the sad part is I call it a Coke, and so does Alessi. She go, "Can I have a Coke?" Beer, yeah. Do you want? Yeah. Coke is everything. Coke is my Dr. Pepper. Coke is my Mountain Dew. Actually, technically, no, my Mountain Dew is my Mountain Dew.
Soda.
Nope.
But here's the thing. I was raised in Michigan. I was raised in the call it soda.
Sweet tea. Find me sweet tea. Other than McDonald's.
Oh, now,
Good luck.
don't get me wrong. I almost always have a fucking pitcher of sweet tea in the fridge. That is my go-to shit. But like when I'm at work, I mean we only got one type of sweet tea up there, and it's just Lipton sweet tea, and it's not like brewed. It's like the
bottle.
the like
bag that. Oh my god, that shit is so disgusting.
Yeah, so that's why when I'm at work, I'm drinking fucking mug root beer.
Oh,
he's drinking the good root beer.
Hell yeah.
Now, see, actually, my favorites is well, multiple of them, but there's a place that's just uptown from me. It's like a 6 block walk, and it's a candy store, but they have all kinds of like the old root beers and old glass bottle drinks, the old glass bottle pops and shit. So I mean, I'll go up there. I'll go up there and get like a 4 pack or a 6 pack of like assorted fucking old glass bottle root beers. Love it because there's so many different like tiny variations because so many different companies have made their own root beers.
Yeah. In all honesty, it's not something you can buy until you're over the age of 21. And
Not your father?
Not your father's. Fucking love not your father's root beer. That shit is fucking. I have to honestly thank my ex-wife for that because I didn't know that shit's fucking good.
I can actually say I've never tried that.
Oh, if you find it, it is awesome, man. Was also found out what that was about the same time that I was a Walmart that had a liquor store in the checkout line.
Oh my gosh. I remember you texting me about
That
that.
was so fucking weird the first time I saw it. And now that she's been down here, she's realized why it's fucking, haven't you?
Yeah, because you guys have your own special liquor stores.
Yeah.
So he had texted me one day and he's like, when he was working in Michigan, he's like, you guys sell liquor behind the counter? Because if you go in like, I think it's like aisle 16, or at least it used to be, I don't remember. You can buy little like pints of like Jack or Captain, stuff like that. That's not a thing in the South.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's definitely a thing here in Indiana. I mean, you go. I mean, usually in that same spot is where you would purchase cigarettes at Walmart.
Yes.
That same aisle.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had texted me about it. And I was like, oh yeah, we don't hide our shame. You can buy your diapers, your alcohol, and your freaking clothes all at the same store.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? She's like, yeah, everything's all in one. No, the fuck it's not. Not in the South. Because, yeah, I mean, literally, we have a Walmart liquor store. Winn-Dixie down here in Florida has a Winn-Dixie liquor store.
We don't hide our shame here.
Oh, see, we're also in the South where they hide their go to church on Sunday to pray it all away so they can all do the same shit all again next week. Yeah, I remember we're in the Bible Belt. These motherfuckers walk around thumping around in their back pocket most days.
Oh, believe me, the town I grew up in, which is, I mean, it's as small as it sounds. The name of the town is Wheatfield. yeah, little inky dink town that literally has one stoplight in the whole motherfucking town. And because of that, it's literally what you're talking about. Like, they go to church on Sunday, but all through the week, they're doing all kinds of dumb shit they shouldn't be doing if you're a fucking Christian and all this. But then they go to church on Sunday and pray it all away, go right back to doing the same shit every week.
Yep.
I just
The
never understood.
hypocritical Christian.
Yep. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have the utmost respect for somebody who is a Christian and lives as the book tells them to live. I have the utmost respect for you. You chose a religion and you are living by the rules of that religion. You do you. It's the hypocrite motherfuckers that I sit there and go, just give it up.
Yeah.
Like,
100%. I'm right there with you. The hypocrite. No. That's why I love mine so much, but I don't. Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. My piercer that I'd go to in Michigan, big dude, probably John size, maybe not quite as tall, but broad guy.
okay.
Literally face covered in tattoos and piercings. He had the horn implants and blacked out arm. Scary looking dude. Nicest motherfucker I've ever met. Absolute sweetheart.
Okay.
But then go to one of the churches up where, and everyone in there's talking about the latest gossip and judging everyone. And Sally Sue's daughter got knocked up at 6, and now they got to have a shotgun wedding.
I hate to say it. Who's fucking business? I'm not wishing that on anybody, daughters, but there again, it ain't nobody's damn business what happens.
No.
Why are you spreading somebody else? If the family wanted you to know that their daughter was pregnant, or somebody wanted you to know that they were pregnant, they would tell you. You don't need to be found. You know, shit like that don't need to be gossip. I fucking hate that crap.
I mean,
the world, babe.
I mean, to be frank, that's the life of living in a small town.
I know.
I haven't come across a small town yet that wasn't exactly that. I mean, hell, my neighbors probably knew what we were having for dinner before we cooked it.
See, I like our community because it's small and I know like 4 people in it. Other than that, I'm great. Talk to people, mess with people, they don't mess with me.
But it's also because we only know like 4.
We don't try to go make friends.
See, to me personally, the worst part of that small town was the fact that, and don't get me wrong, he was a lovely man. Got nothing against him, but the pastor of the Baptist church, which was the one my mom went to, was also the town sheriff.
That's funny. So you grew up in you grew up in
I mean, the worst part about it is you get pulled over for going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit and get a fucking sermon. I'm just sitting there like, just give me my ticket and let me get the fuck out of here. Shut up.
thing I'm playing. It's an accurate joke, okay? Well, so where I grew up is also it's how do I describe Sand Creek? Okay. Cornfields for the next 5 years of your life, school, more cornfields. You drive through, like legit, you drive 30 minutes. All you see are fields, bean fields, to get to the next town. It's got one stoplight, a grocery. Some have grocery stores, others have gas stations, and then you drive another 30 minutes to get to through cornfields and bean fields to get to another town. I shit you not. 30 minutes from either Sand Creek or Adrian to Hudson. And what did you see the whole time, John?
Fields.
Okay.
Yeah.
My high school. Granted, it had 3 stories in the original building, but they had added on to the first level. I took John there for the first time, so check it out.
Dude, just, like a fucking Matchbox.
Just so he could see like the high school I graduated from. His exact words were, "Oh, that's cute. You can see all the way around it."
And then after that, I took her to my high school, which was 2 stories, 3 wings, graduating class of about, it was like 350 or 400 that was in my graduation.
I mean, that was ours was a little bit less than that. It was usually between like 250 and 300, but that was, we were also, the high school I went to was the high school for our town and the town next to us.
See, we were county high schools, and they were all 4 of them the same size.
Okay.
Then
yeah,
there was Rome City Schools, which is just as big. Plus St. Mary's or crap Christian Academy, which they were
Christian Academy.
They were a Christian Academy, but it was about the same size. Oh, I almost forgot about that one.
And
Darlington. Darlington is a community. They literally have students that come over and have to stay there because they're international students. There's grants that you can get to go to Darlington.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fancy ass school.
Very. That's I want to say a live-on student was $43,000 a year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Shoot. There's some colleges you can go to ain't going to cost you that damn much.
The local college, which varied, is about $45,000. And it's now actually not a college. And it's like I said, $43,000 to $44,000 a year.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, as to where I graduated from a high school with 50 students.
The non-live on campus students, it's $26,000 a year.
50 students?
There were 50 kids in my graduating class. The biggest class that had gone through that school at that time was the year behind me. So I graduated in 2010, class of 2011. It had 100 students in it. That was the biggest class that had gone through that school.
Jeez, oh, please.
100 fucking students.
Because so my high school was a senior high school. So it's changed since I graduated, but at the time it was 7th grade through 12th. We had 500 kids, 7th through 12th grade in our building.
Oh yeah, see now because ours was for 2 towns, like the town next to us, which is called DeMott, is actually a decent sized town. Like it's probably like 3 times the size of the town I grew up in. But when I was going to school at Kankakee Valley, it was 6th grade through 12th grade, and it was an average of about 250 kids per grade.
No.
See, ours, like Lindell, that's where Pepperell is. It's Floyd County School. There's Pepperell, Model, Coosa, Armurchie. Coosa's the town over. Armurchie's the town up. Model's the town to the west, or east, I'm sorry. Lindell is in the south. Those 4 schools are in the same county, and each one of them have the same school with the same amount of kids running in it. Plus, I've seen them.
I have seen them. And I stand by, fuck that, it's too big.
The gymnasium's only 3 stories. I think it's 3. Is it 2 or is it 3?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Been there like 3 times.
It's either 2 or 3 stories, and it's, yeah.
I stand by, fuck that, it's too big.
I mean, I live, 2 blocks from Valparaiso University, which its only real claim to fame is it has like one of the top 3 nursing departments in the country.
Oh shit.
I mean, other than that, it's never had a it's never had a sports team that ever did anything at all ever. It is 100% an academic school, and it's not bad on most other things, but its nursing department is what it hangs its hat on.
So I actually found out that one of the universities in Adrian, which is close to where I grew up, is closing its doors.
Which one?
Siena Heights.
Why?
So Siena Heights is a I can't remember if it's Christian or Catholic.
It's Catholic.
Based university, and the nuns live on property. They have a assisted living home for the nuns that students could work at, and they'd also hire like I call them civilians, but like people that didn't go to the college to be aides or work dietary there. I found out they're closing their doors, and that school is a very pricey school to go to. So I was slightly surprised when I found out they were closing.
I mean, it don't surprise me because Valparaiso University is it's a Christian college. It always has been, but they actually, something like 15 years ago or something, were in danger of having to close down because of the fact that if you weren't a Christian, they wouldn't accept you. So,
sounds like they changed it quick.
they literally had to open it up to whoever in order to keep getting the enough money in from tuitions and whatnot to keep the fucking doors open.
I've heard Shorter University was Christian, but that's a different story. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you're good. That's all I was saying about it is like, yeah, they had to like completely change the way they did things, otherwise they was gonna close down.
See, I think in Rome there's 2 universities. There's Berry University and then Shorter. Both used to be colleges. I think, and I'm pretty sure that Shorter is now a full Christian university, which really honestly wouldn't surprise me. But that school's always, there's a wait list to get into that school.
I mean, you're also talking about you're also talking about a school in that area. Like,
Yeah.
this is like the things up here have changed once you get outside of the small towns. Like, the small towns up here are still very much uh, got. You may have 3 or 4 businesses in the whole town, but you also have 3 or 4 churches. So, I mean, but then you get into the bigger cities, and like Valpo, where I'm at, like there are probably a dozen churches in Valpo, but Valpo is also I mean, it's a small city. Like it's not a town. It's a small city. And so, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a dozen fucking churches in Northwest Indiana in a small city. Like, it is what it is.
Oh yeah,
But
100%.
but I mean, as the years have gone on, people have gotten, at least people overall, have gotten further and further away from the whole Christian thing.
So I grew up in little old Jasper. We had a gas station, post office, and a church. Like,
Now, if you want to talk about it like that, I grew up in Lindale, which has one red light,
oh, we didn't have that.
a few gas stations, and a shit ton of fucking churches.
But
Every
you
corner.
were also in the Bible Belt.
Every corner.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say that that I grew up in a bad town at all, because I mean, yeah, everybody knew everybody, and sometimes they knew a little bit more about your business than they probably should have. But I mean, overall, uh, very nice people in the town, and all of the businesses in town were all family owned. So I mean, shoot, I can go to some of the businesses in town, and the kid of the person who opened the business is running it now. Like,
Oh, that's
It's
the
very
good one.
generational.
That's the thing. That's a good one.
I mean, funny thing is the grocery store in town, the only grocery store in town, was called Stowers and Son, and now the son runs it, and his son works for him, and so they never had to change the fucking name.
That right there is what you call lucky.
Which you call smart.
Yeah, that too. Generational wealth is an amazing thing. People think nowadays it's all about how many houses or how many cars you want. Have something that has a revolving income. That is generational. When you have a point where you can sit there and go, fuck you, I'm going to, and you can sustain it, that's generational wealth.
Yeah, I mean, people think that it's just, you know having shiny things, and yeah, to an extent, when you get money, you're going to buy some things that you wouldn't have bought when you didn't have the money.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, still, I mean, the Stowers, like, don't get me wrong, we got 2 different, what you would call like mansions in Wheatfield. Technically 3, but one of them, the owner of the place hasn't been there in like 15 years, because Oprah owns a property in Wheatfield, Indiana.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Oh, you said 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, the only other two we had was actually the two owners of the two competing construction companies that got most of the construction work in the county. And the owners both lived in Wheatfield because, well, they didn't want to live in bigger towns because there was plenty of land to still be bought in Wheatfield. And I mean,
Makes
one
sense.
of one of them, his kid was a spoiled brat, and the other one actually raised good kids. I mean, I was not extremely popular in high school, but the one that graduated with me, invited the entire senior class to her. Didn't matter if she was friends with you or not. You was invited. Come to her open house. And I mean, she had tennis courts, basketball courts, fucking 3 swimming pools, fucking
Damn.
stable, fucking horses and shit. Like, and everybody can just come over and hang out and just have a big old fucking party. And like 3/4 of the class showed up.
Can't say that I wouldn't have shown up. I need to stop running before I kill my cat. Well, I'm get up here to Sigrid. I'm both of you to not start that next story that you were thinking about, because that is where we are going to end tonight's episode pretty much.